Um, I think when people say all lives matter, I think it highlights how naive people are. I understand if you, it's kind of what Alicia said, I understand if you don't fully agree with everything they're doing. But when people say, oh, all lives matter, and I just think that, okay, you just don't want to hear us again. Like, it's just another way of saying, you kind of basically what Alicia said, like, we don't, look, we've done enough for you guys. It's kind of thing, take this and just accept where you are. A lot of people's arguments are look how far we've come from slavery. You know, you're not a slave no more. You're free. You can do whatever you want. But that still doesn't make it right. It's kind of that like slavery master idea where we take what we're given. So like, yeah, we're free, but you can only have this part, and that is annoying. It's annoying. It frustrates me and it gets me angry because I'm like, why do you genuinely think it's okay? Because if it was flipped the other way around, you will not be feeling the same way. If you had to experience what we experience every day, you will not be thinking, oh yeah, all lives matter. You wouldn't say that. So it just, I'll be honest, it just makes me angry. And yeah, I just think another comment that people make is, oh, but you know, there's black on black crime and all of that. But a large part of that is also to do with oppression. A lot of people, and I'm just going to speak from like my perspective. I've grown up in the blocks, and a lot of my friends, not a lot of them, but some of the people I've grown up with have gone that direction. But people don't realize when you're a kid, a lot of those kids didn't wake up thinking, oh yeah, I'm going to pick up a knife and I'm going to cause trouble and all of that. A lot of those kids had dreams, they had passion, they wanted to do things with their life. But you get to a certain point in your age where you want stuff, like you want trainers, you want clothes, you want things, but you can't afford it. And also, there's this whole thing as well, you don't really have a role model to look up to. And when you reach your teenage years, you're like, what do I do with myself? And all they literally see in front of their eyes is this life. They look at the elders, and the elders, they're on the streets, they're selling. And the thing that makes them look attractive is the fact that they got the trainers that you want. They got the clothes that you want. They have the little pocket change that means that they can go buy chicken and chips. So like, it's silly, but like you see that, and that's what draws people to it. Yeah. Most of the guys, even if you speak to them now, I see them and you speak to them, they're not violent people. I know you might see them, but when you speak to them, they're not like, they're actually nice people, but the way, the surroundings, the environment that they've been brought up with is oppressed them so much, they literally do not see a light. Yeah. And sometimes I have to battle with that. Because sometimes I wake up and I think, okay, what am I going to do? Even people, you might go to university and get your degree, but you come back and you think, what do I do with that? The jobs rates is so much harder for a black person to get the same job as a white person. So even if you match up with them and get the degree and get the same level, it's still so much harder. Yeah. And I think people need to understand that, like, it's genuinely 3 times harder. Like, it's so much harder. And people think, oh, you're exaggerating, but I'm not exaggerating. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie here and just make up things. Like, it's genuinely a problem. So yeah, like, just in summary, like, if you thinking and you're saying, oh, all lives matter, and it doesn't make sense. How can all lives matter if there's one part that is really hurting? Yeah. That's not always going to be my argument. And yeah, it's just so much bigger. And I'm not saying you have to fully get everything at once, because yeah, it is a big topic, and yeah, there's so much thing to talk about. But at least listen. Yeah, just listen.